Smoke while we on here.
No, you go for it. We are live on Underground Wicked Radio with Native King. First question, man. First question. And if you're talking about smoking weed, we already got a bowl packed, ready to go.
Oh yeah, you know.
Lemon berry Kush or lemon berry gelato,
Something.
something like that. It's good. So first question, man. How did you come up with the name Native King?
So I started rapping back in like 2010, and oh shit, sorry. Um, my homegirl actually kind of gave me the name. Shout out to Baby Savage. You know what I'm saying? I know we don't talk no more, but much love. Um, it was basically we had started kind of like a little record label, if you will, called Native Kings Productions. And at the time, I was going by Spyro Native, I think it was. I spelled it Spirow. Um, and the homegirl, she was like, I like that shit, but it just doesn't fit you, you know, because I've always been had a thing for dragons and shit. So Spyro was my shit. And I was like, hey, you know, that was what I was going to go by. And they started fucking around for a whole school week calling me King because I beat this kid at recess in a rap battle. And, you know, neither one of us weren't very good. I just happened to be a little bit better at the time. And they were all calling me King and shit. And the homegirl was like, you should just change your name to Native King. All right, say less. So it was really just kind of something that was given to me as a joke. And ended up sticking for a long time, man. And, you know, the Native in my name's always been for Colorado Native. Yes, sir. You can't really see it on there, but
Oh hell yeah!
you know, so it's always been that, man. The name has come with some issues, bro, and you know what I'm saying. I do get a lot of a lot of pushback from some of my native homies, but they know I'm not out here trying to perpetrate something I'm not. So
That's what's up.
you know, and at this point, bro, I mean, everybody's probably got some native in them somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm Blackfoot actually.
Me too. If I don't shower for a week, you feel me?
That's fucking hilarious. I shouldn't shower, then I'd really be Blackfoot. What do you got for a question?
How do you find your music different from other artists?
I wouldn't even say that I find my music different because you know, everything's it's recycled. Especially with rap, man. Rap's been around for so long that it's damn near impossible to do something that would be considered new at this point. You know, in one way or another, it's been done before. So for me, it's not a matter of really being different. Um, for me, it was always just being myself. You know, can't nobody be you better than you. So,
True.
you know, I mean, it's hard, bro. You know, you got to look at guys like fucking Eminem and shit, and just realize that he's already said that shit. You know what I mean?
ICP has a song. It's all been done.
I'm like, you know, so for the organic feel of it, you know what I mean? It's just really being yourself, bro, because it's nobody else can do that regardless of really what you're rapping about.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy how much I've listened to artists with the interviews I've done, and I start to hear certain lyrics in other songs. If you know what I mean, it's just so oversaturated. And speaking of that, how do you find yourself different from other artists you listen to?
I think probably one of the different things about me is just my wordplay. I think my wordplay is a little bit different, and you know, sometimes people probably don't get what I'm talking about. But for me, I'm like bars. You know what I mean? Um, just certain little miscellaneous things that I say throughout my music or whatever. You know, sometimes it'll relate to, I don't know, maybe a TV show I'm watching or something, or you know, some throwback shit from the childhood or whatever that I'll rap about. But one thing I will say, and a lot of artists aren't doing it, You've got a few, but when this album comes out that I'm working on, I talk about you know, I spent a year of my life actually being beat and molested when I was younger.
Oh damn,
And
bro.
for me, I had a lot of backlash when I first started rapping because I rapped about that. And a lot of people was like, "Oh, that's gay. You can't rap about that." Blah blah blah. And I just thought, as a kid, like I wish there was more people who would speak on stuff like that.
Fucking right.
Because when I was going through it, nobody was talking about it. And it's such, and it hurts me to even say this, but it's such a common thing in the world that I think it needs to be spoken on. So for me, I think that was always one thing I was a little bit ahead of my time in, is like, I've never really had an issue just putting it all out there. A lot of artists want to, keep a certain part of themselves hidden. And I understand it, man. Not everybody's at that point in their life or in their music career where they're willing to, I wouldn't say sacrifice their career. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us aren't even at that level. But just to be able to speak on things that, probably 95% of other people wouldn't talk about.
That makes you different, man. Mad respect for even talking about shit like that, honestly. I want to talk about your song Mood Disorder, and then we're going to cut over to the music video.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that song. What inspired you to write this one?
So Mood Disorders, and actually it was a song that I had written quite a while ago. So when I was younger, I don't remember exactly how old I was. I used to live over by the Evans station up in Denver. And they have a little park kind of right there that sits next to the Platte River. And me and my sister were out one day, and we were rollerblading on the little bike path. And I just started taking this shit called Abilify. And it had me hearing voices and seeing, clowns and shit next to the Platte telling me to kill my sister.
Wow.
And so I freaked out. I got away from my sister, and that's why at the beginning of the song, you hear me talk about, this one's dedicated to my sister, Team Patrick for life. If you guys don't know, Patrick's my last name. It was just kind of one of those things that I needed to vent about at the time. And actually, that song is super old. That came out on my Essential to the City mixtape, but it was written back when Stay Blessed, Stay Blaze came out. And I don't own the beat to that. It was just something I wrote at the time. And I really actually wanted to mirror the music video with what had actually happened. I wanted to go up to Denver. I wanted to get some actors and shoot stuff like that. And since I didn't own the instrumental, I didn't want to go that far with it, but it was definitely written again about just, some crazy shit. So the whole song's just
there you go. Sorry about that technology.
Nope. You're all good, bro. But the whole song really just kind of is my stand against pharmaceuticals, man. I don't truly believe in mood depressants. I do understand that, for example, my little sister takes Abilify and it works wonderful for her. For me, I was hearing shit and seeing shit. And, so that's really what this song's about, And after that, my mom was trying to put me on this pill and that pill. We'll try this one if that one doesn't work. And I was like, I already started smoking weed.
That's all you need, bro. Natural. Fuck all that depression shit.
Yeah, I go with all the natural shit, man. But yeah, that's kind of how this video came to be. First and foremost, shout out to 4K Digital, AP the Shooter and all them for letting me utilize their photo and videography studio. I really appreciate you guys helping me set up and tear down and et cetera, et cetera. Shout out to Logan Grimm at KC Music and Eric Butler for helping me shoot the video.
Hell yeah. We'll be right back after this music video. I want to shout out Kurt and Ryan. Thank you for tuning in. Share, man. Share this. Get some more people on here. Mood Disorder, Native King.
Song is dedicated to my sister, Team Patrick, life. They said I got mood disorders. They said I would never change. They said if I take all them pills, it would probably drive all the pain away. What I seen, what they do, voices I heard and the shit that I seen have me looking at you. Sister the king, they said I should kill you and take you away. A clown by the bay of the Platte, I'll leave it at that. Fuck all your pills, I'll leave it to rap. I don't need therapy, I don't need drugs, I don't need crap. Leave me alone, let me perform. Shout out to moms, she was the one that helped me through the storms. A lot of the credit could go to my songs. Shout out to Dago for putting me on. My feelings are real, why cover them up with prescriptions to kill? Y'all need to chill, my life ain't a test. I ain't the animal, this ain't the rapper. You gon' get a sample from that on appeal. Cause half of them want you to kill, half of them $1 bills. Majority really don't care how you feel. Just hook you on this and then hook you on that. The side effects worse than the problems I had. How in the fuck is that real? Yo, this shit is legal, and they give it to people. Don't care in the word if it lead you to evil. But you think I don't see you? But I'm back from the blind side, liberating my life, minutes and guidelines. Divine shine on a cold night, cold sweats got me up late, think about my life. How I did it without y'all's pills, how I'm living, that's so real. Unforgiving, one last deal, give it up before y'all get killed. I'm just the spokesman, I ain't the hopeless. Hold it together to start up the motion. This ain't the way to be living, y'all coasting. Just coasting through life. And someone else, a zombie, a statistic, a doubt, a sign. I don't care about our mental health. If they did, why hide you, man? Why hide you from the world? With some pills you have to take. Be you, homie. Don't like it?
Y'all see them dance moves? Look at your boy.
I cannot wait to put that in the rotation on the radio. Hey Ryan, I'm not gonna roll it up, bro. I'm not a joint smoker, man. I got the weed in the bowl. That's
I feel that.
All right, so DJ Stars, what do you got for a question?
I think the cat's
That's hilarious. Our cats are messing with us.
Anyway.
Yep. Here, what?
Are you signed to a label or want to be signed to a label?
Ask that again. Sorry.
Oh, are you signed to a label or want to be signed to a label?
Man, that's such a hard question for me because I've tried being with other labels, and it's not been. I find it hard for me to sign with somebody who is just offering the basic shit that I already do for myself. You know, we in-house merchandise, we in-house, music videos. We have an in-house producer. We've got, et cetera, et cetera. So it's not necessarily something I wouldn't look into, but it would have to be somewhere where I feel like I would fit the demographic of whatever fan base it is that they're trying to reach. Obviously I have people tell me all the time, strange music, native, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm not 100% sure that I would even go that route. There's just so much money to be made in the independent world, as opposed to give a majority of your shit back to a label. So, and even when I look at Strange and shit, like I'm a huge Strange music fan, I'm a huge Tech fan, but like, if you listen to some of Ritz's stuff when he was going through it, he's, if I don't, sell enough copies, I'm gonna owe the record label cash, and it just, for me, that seems like a headache. You know what I mean?
I agree 100%, man.
But
whole being independent is the best.
Yeah, man. As far as I'm concerned, it's Cypher Tank Records right now, and that's what I'm repping. Shout out to the team and the family. We just lost 2 artists, man. R.I.P. Jake Jekyll and Nico 303.
Hear that.
It's been a rough year for the label. But yeah, man, it's not something I definitely wouldn't be open to doing. It's just it would have to make sense to me.
100%. So, how do you go about on social media platforms when it comes to promoting yourself?
For the longest, it was something I struggled with. because as an artist, you always feel like you're oversaturating. You always feel like, I've already shared this 3 times this week. Are people starting to get annoyed with seeing the link? Are people starting to get annoyed with you sending shit? Are people starting to get annoyed with, because it's such a fine line between promotion and just annoying people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's a struggle for every artist. And the hardest thing I think about it is they've got so many, you'll have promote people in your, messages talking about, I can grow your YouTube fan base. I can grow this, I can grow that. And you just, as an artist and through experiences, just learn that a lot of that shit is hoopla, and it's unfortunate, man, because it's a very hard thing to grasp. I see a lot of artists talking about it right now where it's like, we just want to be, we just want to make music. We didn't realize we were going to have to fight an algorithm. So to an extent, the algorithm can be very helpful if you understand what you're doing. And it can also be the one thing that absolutely defeats you. Shout out to my homeboy OE of Colorblind Music. He brought me over to his house, man, and kind of gave me a lowdown on a way to kind of build up your social media presence through Facebook. And I won't share that because it's something I want to keep for my team.
Yep.
But it's been extremely beneficial to me. And I want to shout out the homie OE, man, because he's really who put me on with the social media game. So
now that you mention, social media, the freaking algorithm. I think it's only 300 people can see your posts on Facebook too.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the numbers are. I just know they're stacked against us.
It is, everybody. Man, I try to share interviews in groups now, and it's gotten to the point they get spammed so bad that 99% of the groups I'm in, I got to get the interview approved, the post approved before it don't work anymore.
It's rough, man.
I want to talk now that you talk about Jake Jekyll, RIP, man. I want to play the song I Walked Away. You want to tell us about this?
I Walked Away was written at a time where I was just going through a lot, and every part of me wanted to give up music. It was before I had kind of learned the social media stuff, before I felt stagnant. I felt like, myself and my team just weren't doing the stuff that we were capable of. And I felt like we needed to be doing. I was going through job changes. I had just been laid off. It was kind of a mixture of everything. And at the time I was doing overnights at King Supers. And I was stocking shelves, and I wrote this during my break. This is probably one of the longest verses that it ever took me to write. But I love it, man, and I'm so blessed I was able to get Jekyll on there, man. Me and him shot the music video, and I did the editing, and it came out awesome, man. And shout out to Joey Bands, he produced it, man. He has an uncanny ability to know when I'm fucking in my feelings and send me some shit to just get on. So shout out to him, man. And this is one of my favorites, man. My fans really like this, and you guys can expect more stuff like this on this upcoming album.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to hear it. We will be right back. I Walk Away.
Bands on the beat, so you know money ready. Shout out to my dude Joey Bands, bro. My feet hurt for what it's worth. Throughout the dirt, I make it work. I see the vision, how long we live in the surf and the perks of feeling limited. Dirt within my sentiment. Learn to be the bigger man, bitter as I have ever been. I pick my head up and keep it to the stars. Looking through the scope, show me your scars. The hardest heart beating is ours. The applause. Tell my moms I'm sorry for lots. I know I was hard, but in y'all's name I bless it. Y'all made the guest list. For shame, the lesson before tamed aggression. I used to let out in heat. This fury and yay, every day repeat. Drinking and numb the pain away. That's not the way, I'm not ashamed. I played the game. If any hate, I walked away. Just need a brighter J, a lighter shade of gray. I wasn't brown, lay me down downtown Wash Park with the family around. How could I tell them I'm blessed? For the N on my chest, for the win I'm the best. So I live for the set, get my money and rest. With my girl and my best friend, till to death. I learned a lot from my stress and even more from my failures. Got a lot to confess when I revisit my burial. I'm convinced that I'm next, but I ain't faking the character. So I take what I meant to the grave when I bury him. So unfair to him, rare to him, not a fairly long journey indeed. I've been at it so long, it's becoming my thing. If I could sum up the dream, it's not working for kings. I got a lot that I need and even more that I don't. And I do for my queen, cause she there when they want. I'm aware that I don't. Yeah. I brought heat to the block, the green and the pure rock. I was running through the numbers like I was a wristwatch. Till it hit me with the thought, if I was to get caught, all these fiending motherfuckers would give me a great fly. So I tried to think ahead and make bread and I got trying to defeat these feds in one shot. If you catch me at the back of the show, bro, don't stop. Cause I'm blazing up a blunt and you're likely to get dropped. Life's hard and I know it, but I live it to the fullest. All the people in my past, I'm hoping you're catching bullets. All the people with me now, happy to hear the truth. Stick it with me through the gold and even through all the rules. All them haters talking shit could get wrecked. Yo, any second, I reckon me and my clique coming through with all the weapons and wrecking your whole set. Got bullets and won't fret, pull it in, won't stress, putting holes up in your chest. No vest, I told you that you won't be leaving here breathing, not even on the gurney with angels looking deceiving, thinking of drinking and seeking demons, deceiving the whole fact. We busting bike gas, putting holes up in your chest like that. So quit tripping, all these people keep kicking, and all these other bitches keep my dick up in their lips and I'm looking it up.
Hell yeah.
So, where is everybody tonight? Damn.
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me? I can't hear you guys. I don't know what just happened. There we go. Can you guys hear me? I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Trying to switch to that. Can you I still can't hear you guys. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Hello? I can't hear shit. Hello? Let me see here.
There we go. How about now? Refresh the program. Nope, it is on his side.
Just
Okay.
1 second here.
He hears us.
Yeah, I'll just have to cut
Hello?
this later and put it. How about now? Do you hear us? Nothing?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was just trying to figure out how to get
Oh, gotcha.
these headphones reset. I don't know what the hell happened, why it kicked me out. I don't know.
For kicked you out and kicked your headphones out.
I'm like, it kicked me out the video, then it kicked me out of everything else.
Yeah, the question she had for you was what was your favorite venue you performed at?
Oh man. Probably I would have to say the Gothic Theater up in Denver was really dope.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
Summit Music Hall was up there. Shush, come here. Hey. My bad.
Hey, if this
You guys just cat my dog. We out here running the animal farm.
yep. Ours knocking shit down in the background.
Sit down. Sit. Thank you. Yeah, probably that, man. As far as the out of state stuff goes, though, man, they've got this spot out in Sacramento called the Boardwalk, man, and I had a blast out there.
Hell yeah. So we're gonna cut over to your music video. Native King featuring, I'm gonna say it wrong. CM Sohn, is that right?
CMS1.
CMS1. Oh wow, CMS1. Okay, because it doesn't.
Shout out to my homeboy Pyro, Denver Inc.
Hell yeah. And we are going to play Wash Park Family. We'll be right back after this music video.
Blaze one for the nation. For my Wash Bar family. Blessed be devotion, blow it in my face. Look blazed and I'm hopeless. Hoping for a change. Smoke ring, steady coasting. Roasting by the ace. Off the tank in focus. The game about to change. We engage what was done when I couldn't buy a drink. And every dream I awake to $1 million babe. Native King in the ring. Taking swings out of lead. Man, I'm praying for a break. Can you hear me? I puffed the parlor, the snake, the dragon, exotic hot box in the garden. Kool-Aid beyond started, blunt blowing around the water. Wash Park where it started, got family in mind, and I'm surely gonna love them. They was there from the jump when I was stuck in muddy water. Got my sack for a hater and another for my brother. Puffin' steady in the shed, Simon chilling in the corner. Got the fish out the tank, now we blazing marijuana. And I know what you think, but I ain't never been a farmer. All that butt that you smelling, probably Jekyll around the corner. Yo, Pyro, what up, brother? Keep that flame lit. Tattoo around the world, seeing mess, I rep the same shit. Never changed up, still rocking with the same clique. Wash Park, family round the way. I got swag off the brick, get the extra from Kool-Aid. And qualities change, but the vibe's the same. Quality family never gave way, and still the same game. Shame day, populated the name with great taste. Nowadays, eating off King's plate, it feels great. I owe thanks. Making sure my homies gon' eat place. Hit bank, shit's dang. Baby Savage, Little Ninja, my brother, my sister. I owe thanks for my team. Swayze, Brent, Cheeto, Richie, Dustin, Shane, Simon Fish, Rollin' Seth, Kiki, and Kool-Aid. That's the Wash Bar family.
Yo, much love to the homies at home. Getting ripped, doing dabs out of the gravity bong. We come a long way, all day ditching in the hallway. I'm running from the deans with that green inside my backpack. I never backtrack, flipping the tape. I need a break from the stress, so I inhale the ache. The grape's great when it's mixed with the resin and wax. I'll put it all together and I'll have you sleeping on grass. You better pass that shit before you get past. Don't put rotation on the circle or you're gonna be last. You can ask the king, homie, I got nothing but time. So I'ma put you in your place if you step out of line. You hear the dab squad. You know that I'm close, I'm repping CMS on everything but made in my coat. I wasn't known in the beginning, but I'm winning in the end. And I'm bringing the homies with me like I got them in my pen. So don't pretend now that you're part of my crew, because the truth is you don't even know what we do. We got the homies in the alley and the homies in the park, and you better keep an eye out if you walking in the dark. I'ma spark this like I was building a flame. My name's Pyro CMS, and that ain't never gonna change. So I'm a rep for my city, I'm a rep for my crew. And if you're down for me, homie, then I'm down for you too, and that's real shit. So expect nothing less. And to my Wash Park fam, I got some hash for you to test. It's a mix between the Murphy and the Maui and gold. I was gonna bring you some, but it was already sold.
Splash. Kool-Aid's Hot Box. It's your boy Native King. Rocking with your dude that you just heard. My homie Pyro. Longtime family. Wash.
Oh, yeah. So, all right, back there. So I'm gonna ask you to do a radio drop. I'll clip it out of the interview. I'll just have you say this is Native King. You're listening to DJ Snickers and DJ Stars on Underground Wicked Radio, and then say links to where people can find you on social media and anything else you want to say. Go for it.
All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? This your boy Native King, Cypher Tank Records, and you tapped in with Underground Wicked Radio, man. DJ Stickers, DJ Jesus Christ,
I'm
DJ Stickers. No,
There we go.
What I meant to say was, you need a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Mhm.
All right, let's try this again now. What's up, man? It's your boy Native King, Cypher Tank Records, and you're tapped in with Underground Wicked Radio, man. DJ Stars, DJ Snickers.
Links to your YouTube, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, man. You can find me on YouTube under Native King. Pretty much anywhere else you can find me under 303 Native King. Through Instagram, Facebook, Native King. That's really, to be honest with you, man, I use YouTube and Facebook probably more than anything else. I don't understand the algorithm on Instagram. I don't really quite understand how to build over there. You can find me on. You can find me on TikTok. I do use that. Looks like might be getting shut down, so maybe that's not the proper place to plug you. But yeah, man, if you're looking for anything involving Native King, definitely check me out on YouTube. You can find all of my work on there. Outside of that, man, you know, the regular stuff, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to your music at, man, we are there. Just type in Native King, man, and I will pop up.
Hell yeah. I will cut all that later and I'll send it to you before I put your music into rotation, the radio drop. So what is the high you get when performing in front of a crowd and fans start singing along to your music? Can you describe that kind of high for us?
It's actually really dope, man. You know, I think one of the biggest insecurities for artists is a lot of times we don't really know who is and who is not listening to our music. I have people who have commented on my stuff before and told me like, "Oh, you're so dope," and have never listened to me a day in their life. And it's, you know, people who you would never think listen to your music. One day you find out they listen to you every day. You know, and when you do these shows and you're around these people, it is always interesting to see who does know your music and who's listening to you, because a lot of times you don't get that actual visualization and trying to think of the fucking word. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Validation, man. You don't get that validation until you hit the stage. And for me, that is an amazing feeling. I love performing. I love being on stage, but it is also one of the absolute biggest headaches in the music industry.
I bet.
It really is, man. Between ticket sales and janky promoters and just the amount of people who are going to be there that don't show up or that bought tickets and don't show up. It's hard, man. It really is. But it is one of the best highs that I could probably tell you about. You know, I've never done crack or meth, but I imagine that's what it feels like. You know,
that's a good description. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Oh yeah. What do you got?
So, what's the funniest or most embarrassing thing that's happened to you while on stage?
While on stage, man, I don't really have any on stage. All of my bullshit happens after I'm off or before I go on.
What happened before? Like, what's the funniest or the most embarrassing thing you've had happen?
I think probably one of the funniest, man, is signing people's nipples in the parking lot in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
That one was good, man. That was my for those that don't know. Again, shout out to my homie OE. He put me on my first out of state show at this spot called the Jam Spot down in Albuquerque, man. And that was one of the wildest shows I think I've ever taken part in. The cockroaches down there are enormous and scary. They're big enough you can sell them tickets to your show.
God.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen what is the name of that damn? It's a TV series that was really popular for a while.
I've seen the movie Joe's Apartment with the talking cockroaches.
Oh yeah. My little brother used to love that.
That's a good one.
But no, it was oh man, I cannot remember the name of that shit. But we stayed down at this place called the Crossroads Hotel. If you're from Albuquerque, you know what I'm talking about. Don't do it. But besides the ridiculousness that is that hotel, it was crazy, man. We got accused of prostitution while we were there. We only had 2 rooms, and like 3 of us were in one room, and the homeboy and like 3 other girls were in the room. Rest in peace, Jake Jekyll. They accused this man of pimping. He was in there with his wife and her homegirls and shit. Dog, it was hilarious, man. I was offered AIDS in Albuquerque at a gas station. That was interesting. And this isn't me shitting on Albuquerque, man. I had a good time at that show, man. They showed a lot of love. Just you asked for funny shit, man. And that show was it was a trip, man.
Oh man. All right, I wanna talk about the Tech 9 remix that you did. What made you decide to do that song?
Well, there's a few things. One, you don't just remix Tech 9. That is, it's like it to me. It's on a level of like trying to sit down and remix "Cleaning Out My Closet" by Eminem. Like you would have to do unbelievable justice to that beat for it to slide. And I am thankful that for as long as that has been out, my remix to "Welcome to My World" by Tech 9 and Brother Lynch and Dilemma and them. As long as it's been out, I haven't had a lot of pushback on it. Pretty much everybody's told me they really like it. I've had confirmation that this specific video has made it to Tech 9 and has made it to Brother Lynch. Obviously, nothing's come from that, but it's just kind of cool when people you idolize or have at least listened to your shit for the one time. So the biggest inspiration, I think, for me doing this, and if you listen to my verse, you can hear it. I'm not like a giant Brother Lynch fan. But his verse on "Welcome to My World" with Tech 9 is just unbelievable. It is one of my all-time favorite verses, and that was really what inspired me to remix this song.
I don't know where he went.
Hey, man. Excuse you, sir. Is he getting the Snickers?
I ran away, yes.
I think he is.
I have to say because of the song real quick. Before we cut over, actually, I'll ask another question before we cut over. What does your probably help if I knew where the microphone was. Okay, what does your family think about you making music, man? And how do you juggle doing music while having a personal life?
Well, my immediate family, you know, my mom, my dad, have always been huge supporters, you know, my sister. And then I have a lot of family who probably could just care less, to be completely honest. They're not into it, not entertained. And I'll just keep it 1,000, man. I hope they stay in that lane when this shit finally picks up, because it will, man. So, you know, shout out to the ones in my family who are supporting me now, and really see the vision of what I'm working at. And those that don't, man, you know, I guess I'll see you in a couple years when you guys want free shit. You know, it's all love though. But what was the other part of that question?
So what about your personal?
Oh yeah. We're balance. Balance. It's hard as fuck, bro. It really is, man. I am a full-time parent. You know, as you can see, I got his drawings and everything up there, man. For you guys that don't know, if you hear me talking about in my music where I refer to a best friend, I'm always talking about my stepson. I love him to death. Him and my wife are an absolute blessing, man, and they have supported me in more ways than I can think of. You know, my wife is always she buying me just miscellaneous shit with my name on it. You know, she got me license plates with the Cypher Tank record stuff on it. She's, you know, bought me hoodies with my name on it, you know, just little shit like that. She doesn't really get into the like going to shows and stuff like that, man. But she supports in her own way, man, and I'm blessed for that, and I really do appreciate it. But it's rough, man. You know, a lot of people don't know I work for Maverick, formerly known as Come and Go, and I work. Yeah, I work the overnights over there, man. So anyone who works overnights knows that's rough. I miss everything, you know, like, you know, kicking it with homies. I miss shows. I miss so much because I'm working while everyone else is sleeping, and I'm sleeping when everyone else is working. And, you know, I get off work, I take my kid to school. I come home, I sleep for 3-4 hours if I'm lucky. And then I go and pick him up, and then I come home and I clean and I cook and I try to, you know what I'm saying, help the wife with the stuff that I can. And then I was back to work, man. So it's very high stress. But I wouldn't trade it, man. I really wouldn't. I love doing music that much. I love doing videography and photography. I just really get into a lot of that stuff, man. So as hard and stressful as it is, it's also my therapy. And it's what helps me get through all the other stressful shit in my life.
Hell yeah. So before we cut over to the song, I got to play a clip. I interviewed this guy, and I don't know why it popped into my head. I used to ask this question: have you earned your Red Wings? Have you ate a girl?
Absolutely not.
And
absolutely not.
So this guy thought I was talking about the hockey team. His wife came out during the interview and had to explain it to him. Boy, she went into detail, dude. It was fucking hilarious. I will never forget the first person I asked this question to. This song goes along with that. So let's play this radio drop, and then we are going to play your music video. Hell yeah. Had to play that for you, bro. But yeah, he was the first person I ever asked that question to, man. I embarrassed him hardcore.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Yeah, now we're going to cut over to the song, My World. You'll never forget that either. Yeah. His wife failed. Oh, man, it was great. All right. I absolutely think you killed this, by the way, before we started. Killed it.
Appreciate you.
I'm from the Midwest Conference like Tech 9 or Chris Kelly. You could just call me the king of the peak. Maybe all I need is a Dove Valley. Better not buck fame, must get stuck. Hit 'em up, get lunch a day early. Get enough rain, I came early. Should've just known my tank worthy. I'll be off of that hen tonight. Switch this tight back to life. And I master sight. Fork, bring the mic, and I revoke the right to get down tonight. How did I start this? Before I'm in darkness, the whole diagnosis beyond the parking. A harness, tar stick, cars beyond this. For to mark the joker's hard head, and I ask myself, am I really doing right by my family? Can't see beyond dairy fog lights on stage like clear the sauce and I'm dandy. God damn it, I'm raw. Plan B, plan A to assassinate and bash their face. Passive ain't the taste, cast the fade away. Act the same today. I'm a castaway, that's how it has to be. And I make do with what I got. That's true off top, and I'm chill too. Kick rocks, I still move, and I'm still a fool, but I'm real cool. And
Welcome to my world.
I got it, they wanna start it. Provoke the demon inside. Still
Welcome to my
provide the only thing. Promise, not the honest, but I'm the hardest. This on me. I'm kicking a permanent wisdom and hearse with the hardest of victims of curse. Like in the verse, Marvin the Marsh, hardly observed, lifted the bar, still on the curve. Monoxide dripping, got killed in the first. To the fifth, got risen bank spawn for the life I'm getting. Thank God for the time I give him in the lack of heart. I won't live to the face of heart. Bars charged when the game got different. Came up on a strange type picture. Hit him up when I faint. Fatality. Turned up in the mix, that's gravity. Hey, check what it's about to be. I'm out too deep. Throw a line if you hearing me. Bearded cleats, stomp them out. Took the route. Hard as hell, said it pulled me out. Never doubt what it took just to get here. Came up and I never change up. No cause, no fear. Like, why am I still here?
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, that's definitely going into rotation on the radio as well. All right, man, we're gonna cut the interview. Has there anything on the interview we haven't talked about that you want to talk about before we hop off?
Nah, not really, man.
Hell yeah. And when is that CD coming out?
The album?
Yes.
I haven't set an official release date, man. The one thing I kind of told myself when I started this album was I didn't care if it took me 10 years. I just want to make sure that when I put it out, it's my best work. So I'm not in any rush or anything. There's a few collabs that I still want to get on there that I got to save up the money to afford and shit. So it'll be a little while, you know what I mean? But I've already released, I Walked Away, which we played earlier. That'll be on the album. I just dropped a song, I want to say a month or two ago, maybe, called Just the Tip, and it's actually the intro to the album. It features my homeboy Hurricane. Shout out to him. He was a member of Choppa Click. Was on Playboy the Beast label for a little while. So really, really dope people, man. Really looking forward to getting some stuff done with him. I've got a song with Playboy the Beast on the album. I've got some shit that's gonna be on there with Bacon the Small Town General. He's currently on Stevie Stone's roster.
Yep.
As well as Blizz. I'd love to get Blizz on there as well. Again, another on Stevie Stone's label, man. So there's a few that I definitely it's worth waiting for me to make sure I get the right people on this album. I paid $150 just for the cover. So I'm deeply, deeply invested into this album, man. And I just don't want to rush it. So, but I will be dropping little snippets and stuff here and there for everybody. Myself and Savmatic, we have a rap group together called Denverago. And we will be dropping a new music video here next month for our song Ready for War. So I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be our next thing that we got coming out, man. And it's dope, bro. I'm super excited about that video.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, man. But lots of stuff in the works as far as music goes. I'm not really doing any shows or anything right now, just because it's very time consuming and I don't have time. So
now I got lyrics stuck in my head. If you open the present, you get just the tip.
Oh, right?
Yeah,
man. I was in the studio, man, and I had just finished taking like 6 dabs, man, and I went in there and just said that shit, man, and it was a good time. I had my engineer in there cracking up, and it was good, man. I enjoy stuff like that just because it's me, I've always believed in a comedy representation in music. If you guys listen to Stay Blessed, Stay Blazed, my first mixtape, it's I got a local comedian on there called Mike I Hate Mike's Face Murphy, and we do all the skits. None of it's written. I just enjoy that aspect of it. So if you guys are in the mood for laughing, definitely go and check out some of the skits on Stay Blessed, Stay Blazed, man. You guys can expect some of that on the album as well.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to hear it. When you drop it, let me know so I can help promote that. All right, we're gonna hop off here. Thank you, Native King, for taking the time. Apologize, we ended up having to reschedule. Damn good interview, bro.
Appreciate you guys.
We will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern interviewing Crash Karma. That's gonna be a decent interview. If you like metal rap or metal rock, make sure you tune in for that. Thank you again, Native King.
Oh, yeah.
You have a good weekend, man.
Yes, sir. You guys as well, man. Thank you.
Everyone have a good night. Thank you. Bye. Underground Wicked
Good.
Radio out.